Hey, what's up? This is Manga Marie coming to you with another manga haul. And if not mistaken, this is the first one of the new year. So let's start off. I have gotten four stacks of stuff that I need to tell y'all about. The first is going to be my half price book stack. Um, Only the ring finger knows. And I will be getting that sticker off, but only the ring finger knows. This is a no, I'm sorry, only the ring finger, the lonely ring finger. Sorry, I get it confused with only the ring finger knows. But I am getting into light novels. I went to half price after I went to Barnes and Nobles, and you'll see why the light novel thing is relevant. But the only light novels I've ever read was Ace's story, Ace from One Piece, and those two light novels because I love Ace. He's super cute. So those were awesome light novels. I read through them quickly because they were so good. And so I saw this light novel and it reminded me of Only the Ring Finger Knows, but this is the Lonely Ring Finger. So I am definitely wanting to try it out. And for $4.49, it's not a bad buy for a light novel yaoi. Okay, next up, Barnes and Noble. I mean, half price again, and this one is You're in My Secret. And this, I love role reversal manga. One of my favorite mangas that I have the whole collection of is Otoman, and it's kind of like a role reversal. And yeah, I wanted to try this out to see how I dig it, and this was just, of course, $4.99. So I said, let me get it, and if I dig it, then I can go to eBay and probably get the whole thing for really cheap from somebody. So that was my half price books. Next up is my Amazon purchase. This is Hida no and Kagiyura Kagida Ka- Kagida Kagu Kagiyuda. I butchered that. But here's the thing, y'all. I'm learning Japanese. I know it doesn't sound like I'm learning it well, but I'm starting to learn. And one of the things that I'm trying to keep remembering is how to pronounce the letter R in Japanese. So I've been working on it. But this is the spinoff from Sasuke and Miyano. And I'm like, I haven't read, of course, I haven't read this yet. Haven't read the other mangas for Sasuke and Miyano, but I watched the anime, so that's how I know I'm like totally into it. But the artwork is beautiful, the characters are beautiful. This mangaka is awesome, and yeah, I love the watercolor look to it. Super cute. All the guys are super cute. Their romance is super, super cute and wholesome. And I love it. So there. That was from, yeah, that was from Amazon. So next up, we're going to do Barnes and Nobles. Therapy Game Restart. And this is volume 2. I got volume 2 because I'm stupid. I own Therapy Restart, the original Therapy Restart. And I didn't realize that Therapy Restart, there's a 1 and 2 to Therapy Restart. I thought I had Therapy Restart Volume 1. I didn't. So I got Therapy Restart Volume 2, and I have Therapy Restart, regular Therapy Restart 1. So then I got to get the opposites for the 1 and 2. Yeah, you get my point. But this is the spinoff from the manga Secret XXX about the guy who owned the shop. He owned the pet shop. And then the guy that was working there who was allergic to bunnies, and that situation with the owner of the pet shop, this is his brother's story. So, yeah, spicy, spicy. Next up, I got from Barnes& and Nobles was Ladies on Top. OMG. I have been really wanting, let me get this straight, y'all. Really wanting to get this manga steamship. Now, this isn't my first steamship because I do believe Fire in His Fingertips is steamship, I think. But this is the latest steamships that everybody's been kind of excited about. And so I was like, yeah, and I saw Shay Geeks Out, her review on it, and it just made me more excited about getting it. So while I was up at the Barnes and Noble, saw it, had to pick it up. It's not in plastic, so it's probably not as steamy, but I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping that the volumes to come will, yeah, be wrapped. Yeah. So the next up is super hyped Heaven's Official Blessings. Let me tell y'all, I went in Barnes and Nobles. I was not intending to buy this. When I went in there, there was one of the booksellers that was working the manga section happened to actually be a manga reader, which is awesome. And she was just showing me the discount section too, because I was just trying to look for things, and I was asking if they, if they did price matches and stuff like that. But then she showed me, and it wasn't this one, it was a Scum Villain that was 50% off because somebody bought it and they were like, oh, I bought it by mistake. I didn't know it was this one. And they took all the goodies out and brought it back. So that's why it was 50% off, because it was in pristine condition, but it was volume 4. So she took me over there. She said, listen, if you want to start from the beginning, then you should read this one first. And it's so awesome. And I knew everybody had been hyping about it. So while she's hyping about it and talking about how awesome it was, even though it's a light novel, another customer walked past me, walked up and says, you have to get this. It is incredible. Just out the blue. At that point, I had to buy it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to give this a try. And I'm hoping that it is all the hype that everybody is saying. I'm definitely going to do a review on it. So, and it is beautiful, beautiful, stunning artwork. And I do plan to watch the anime. I found that it's on Hulu, so I definitely want to watch that. But yeah, Heaven's Official Blessing. I got that one. Next up is my eBay haul, which was very, very hefty. So let's start with Bloodsucker, Legend of Zipa Negu. Zipa Negu. I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. So this is volumes 1 and 2. I purchased volumes 5, 6, and 7. I thought it looked really cool. It was on Right Stuff, and it was like $1 each. So I was like, man, let me try to find the first 2 volumes. I never usually buy stuff that's like at the end, like the middle volumes or at the end volumes. But this looks so cool, so I had to get this one. And the other ones is in another haul from last year. But I went to eBay, and somebody was selling them at a really decent price. So I got 1 and 2, and I'm really stoked. So that was awesome sauce right there. And it's really cool artwork. I mean, it's just, look at that. That cover is so cool. It makes me think of Hellsink and that kind of thing. It's just really cool. Next up, very stoked about this, and this is Spiritual Police, and this is Yoka Nita. This mangaka wrote, it is Otudama, Voices from the Dead, volume 1 and 2, and it's like a crime thriller about this guy who can hear sounds and different frequencies that normal people can't. So this is a spinoff, and I also have in coming additional works by this mangaka, and I'm so into this mangaka. Her artwork, her style, her storytelling is amazing. And when I saw that she wrote these as a spinoff, because I was so disappointed, 1 and 2 had, it was only 2 volumes to the first series, but finding out about the spinoff, I was stoked. So yeah, definitely got it. Look at this beautiful artwork. Beautiful artwork. Beautiful artwork. And this is actually explicit, where the other ones were not. So this is going to be very steamy. Next up, now I have these 2 novels, eBay novel purchases. These novels are awesome. This is about vampires, necroscope, and also about a young man that can see the dead. He can talk to the dead. And this story is just amazing. It's just amazing. I don't want to give too much away. I first picked it up on a whim looking for some horror the public library and just looked for something that I had never seen by an author I had never read. Came across this, and then I was just blown away. And so it was hard trying to find some of the early editions, but I got one. This is one I already read, and this is two. And I'm going to get all the other books as I can find them. The hardbacks are just ridiculous in price, so I'm not even going to, but I'm going to definitely get them all in paperback. So those were cool buys right there. Last but certainly not least was my prize purchase that I got from eBay that I am so stoked about. And this is Koyu Yoni Ada. Koyu Yoni Ada. And this is 10th anniversary special fan book. OMG. This is the author of Twittering Birds Never Fly. And I'm obsessed with that manga and I love the work. So to get her art book was everything to me to purchase this. I was surprised at the size of it. Is this an appropriate one? Okay, yeah, look at that. Oh my god, they're so sexy. I love these two. I was a little unsure about I thought it would be big because most of the art books that I've bought, I have two other art books. So it's not really most, but just two other ones. And they're huge, oversized. And I thought this would be oversized, but it's not. But still, it's my prized possession. I have been wanting it forever. And I was able to get it on eBay. And it is just everything. Everything, everything, everything. And I'm very stoked to have it. It is definitely a prized possession to me. So, also, little trinkets. Got these at half price. My Buddha bookmark. And then these really cool Bob Ross magnets that were $4.99 at Barnes & Noble. $1.99 at half price. So yeah, we doing half price. So yeah. And that's all I have for y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if nothing else, peace. See y'all next time.